And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We take a look at the Knicks. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, Brooklyn, they find themselves in the 8th spot.
Checking out Brooklyn, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
So the Nets starting 5. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Front court spots filled by Finney-Smith and Johnson. And it's Simmons in at the center position. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges, and it's Sims in at center. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Rocket 2 and stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Bridges with the steal. He lobs it up. Anunoby against Schroeder. And good that time.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Bounce pass Schroeder. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Schroeder.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Bridges outside. Pass to Sims. Here's Brunson driving to the basket. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Pass to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Brunson the pass to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Thomas, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
Schroeder against Brunson. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
He gets it in there.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Shoots over Brunson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Schroeder's got 8 points.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. 13 feet away. Simmons pulls it in.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Right wing. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Simmons. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Brunson the pass to Sims. Anunoby outside. Pass to Sims. Now, here's Bridges. Sims kicks to Hart. Traps in the tray.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
And Brooklyn has possession. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Now Brunson, after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Shoots the 3. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson with it. Now Thomas defending. Hart, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Schroeder. That shot off. Some solid defense from Hart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Here's Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
McBride passes to Hart. Anunoby with it. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Nets, I've checked in for Simmons. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Shake Milton in for Dennis Schroeder. Williams passes to Milton. Floats one up. Good.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Payne. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. New York moving it around. Off target with his three. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. Williams inside, defended by McBride. And Williams with the stuff.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Payne finds Bridges. Back to Payne. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead. Payne kicks to Achua. Payne looking around. Johnson against Bridges. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Pass to Milton. Second chance shot. Knicks with the rebound. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Payne with a screen for Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Back to Brunson. Outside Fournier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Milton looking around. Short. That's good. And the Nets lead by 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brunson finds Winslow. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson against Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Sims is checked in, and it's Josh Hart in for Miles McBride. And a change for the Nets. Watford's checked in. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brunson. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Brunson. Sims, the pass to Hart. Achua, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, there's an infectious energy to how Precious Achua plays. So tough keeping him off the offensive glass.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now, here's Milton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Outside, Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Brunson the pass to Fournier. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. That's now 8 points for Evan Fournier.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Brunson. Milton kicks to Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
It's Hart on the wing. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, Milton. Defended by Hart. A 3 from Bogdanovich. does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Here's Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than our normal regular season game.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Looking to end the run. Yep, that one goes in there.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Stolen by Thomas. Outside, Simmons. Schroeder looking around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the technical free throw is good. BB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing. Cameron Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Payne, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Sims. Here's Bridges. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, Finney Smith. Simmons with it. Schroeder outside. 5 to shoot. The 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Payne passes to Bridges. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Bridges got 10 points.
Boy, how about that quick 3 response by Mikal Bridges?
Finney Smith kicks to Simmons. 1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. He gets that one. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Payne. Anunoby left side. Bridges outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's a tremendous pass from Schroeder. This guy's such a dependable offensive player.
Thomas against Bridges.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Shoots over Anunoby. And this is the chippy right there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Oh! Someone left the window open. One more time, a big round of applause for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
I don't know you want any part of this, Shaq, especially when we have Christmas trees in the studio.
Sounds like Shaq might be thinking about tossing you into that tree during the next race, Jet. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. To the middle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Over Brunson. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 19 points.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Here's Brunson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Brunson scanning the floor. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brooklyn leading by 6. Johnson right side. Pass to Thomas. Missed inside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Sims. Anunoby outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. A second chance effort. Brunson chiseling it in.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Bounce pass Schroeder. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
61.
And here's Schroeder. 19 points in the game. Johnson finds Thomas. Back to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Fires from 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The shot's good from Brunson.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Kicks to Finney Smith. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Nice move. And Thomas with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. There's the pick. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 19. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And you talk about complimentary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off hard. Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp comes in for Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bogdanovich in for Thomas. On the wing, Johnson. Nets passing it around. Bogdanovich against Bridges. 4 on the clock. Goes up to the stripe. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Bogdanovich, such a nice offensive arsenal. He is capable of scoring from anywhere.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. 5th best, Mikal Bridges.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
You know, and being the slashers that they are, having that kind of success at the line does even more to get them into attack mode. They're always looking to create some contact and get to the line for what is an almost automatic 2 points.
Here's Brunson. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. No look there, missed number 4 in 12 tries. Simmons finds Bogdanovich over Hart, and there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. Now Brunson, 22 points for him. Bridges for 3, and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
The Nets making a switch here. Milton's checked in.
To the lineup for the Nets, number 7, Shake Milton.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Milton. And that's collected by Brunson. New York trailing. It's Hart on the wing. And he drives in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Nets lead by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Brunson. Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Johnson outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
For 3, Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. A minute 20 left in the third. Brunson against Milton. Pass to Sharp. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Winslow's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. Brendan Watford's checked in for the Nets. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Evan Fournier's checked in for Bridges. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Brunson barreling in. Can't connect from short range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Sharp drops them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Winslow. Brunson outside. Nice! Brunson working inside.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Milton. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Milton against Brunson. Outside Fournier. Over Sharp. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Bogdanovich. Shake Milton is out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford in at the power forward position. Here's Milton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Watford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now here's Brunson. McBride, and the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Milton against Winslow. Outside Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Outside Fournier. There's a screen by Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Brunson. It's Fournier on the wing. There's a screen by Achua. Fournier's shot is off.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And finished off by Williams.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. McBride passes to Brunson. Back to McBride. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. Nets trail by 4. Here's Milton. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Now here's Brunson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage. for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hard, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Nets also making a change. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Brunson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Milton. Outside, Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 21.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Fournier gets a wide-open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 2. Milton against Brunson.
91-89.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sharp with a screen on Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Thomas. And the wing jumper offline.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now, here's Milton. Back to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Look for New York. Sims is checked in, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Fournier. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shake Milton. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
McBride passes to Bridges. Here's Sims. He's guarded by Schroeder. And a run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovich all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And that one is good.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Bridges. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
He's simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas against Bridges.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Simmons. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Thomas. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas. Big-time bucket.
McBride with the ball. Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Schroeder outside. Pass to Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
McBride with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. To end the run. A rebound by the Nets.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have... moved to just one pass more.
Inside. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. And New York making a change. Brunson's checked in. Here's Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
Cam Thomas is not the guy you want to open a lane to the rim because he will seize on that opportunity.
Here's Anunoby. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
It's Hart on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 12 points for Josh Hart.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Thomas. Knocks down the step-back J. And the Nets lead by 3.
If ever there was a player who relishes the spotlight, and this moment, it is Cam Thomas, folks.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Thomas against Bridges. Thomas, no luck.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Schroeder. Count it!
Wow, a huge play from Dennis Schroeder. You love the focus.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brunson goes in. Pass to Hart. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Brunson outside. They could win it. Oh, big time!
And he nailed it. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, you get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So a close game sees New York take this one. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.